Before I even start this video, I just want to point out the fact that more than 50% of you guys that watch my videos on a regular basis aren't even subscribed. Subscribing to me literally does no harm to you. There's no point in not doing it. So down below you're going to see a big red subscribe button. Do me a favor and hit it. I want to hit 100 subscribers by the end of October. Can't do that without you guys. Thanks. Bye, Cody. Have a good day at work. My baby brother's all grown up. I want to talk a little bit about the video I made that when I deleted social media. So before the week I deleted social media, I looked at my screen time, I was spending around 7-8 hours a day on my phone. Most of that was on Instagram, and then once I installed TikTok, that became by far the worst. Mainly just because I was getting bored in social situations and I wouldn't really talk. Like, it got to the point where like I'd be sitting with my family at a restaurant and we'd all be on our phones instead of talking while we were waiting for our food. So I made the decision after watching the movie The Social Dilemma to delete all social media from my phone. And once I deleted social media, not only did my screen time go way down, but I came to the realization that you don't really realize how much time the people that you're with spend on their phone until you aren't on your phone, if that makes sense. I would be out with friends and I'd be like, come on, let's go do something. And they'd be like, one sec, I gotta send this text, or I gotta snap this person really quick. I mean, like, I totally get that because that's the world we're in. But when you are putting social media ahead of your friendships and stuff like that, it gets a little bit iffy. And I think that once I deleted social media, this really became clear to me and it became apparent. Or I'd be driving one of my friends or a couple of my friends around, and instead of us all having a conversation, they'd all just be on their phones while I was driving. Or once again, just waiting for like our food at restaurants or stuff like that, they'd just be on their phone instead of having a conversation. Back to the screen time thing. So this is what kind of happened when I did it, my personal experience. First of all, I went out and socialized way more. But second of all, my screen time went from 8 hours a day to like 3 or 4 hours a day. That means 4 or 5 hours a week times 7 days a week. That's 28, 35 hours a week. So I'm getting an extra day, day and a half of time every single week just by not being on social media. And to me, that blew my mind. Like, the fact that I could get an entire extra day in my week by deleting social media was just insane to me. Now, don't get me wrong, this feels a little weird to say, because in order for me to succeed as a YouTuber, you have to be on your phone and be on social media longer, if that makes sense. So it feels weird for me to say this, but I encourage all of you guys to delete your social media for a week. Now, I'm trying not to be hypocritical about this, but during that week I kept YouTube on my phone, but I switched to less of the social media stuff, like less of the kind of interesting, funny vlogs, sort of stuff like that, and I switched to more educational things like documentaries or things that would help improve my brain and help me get a little smarter. When you think about screen time and the fact that I saved an entire day a week, or I like to think of it more as I gained an entire day every week just by getting social media back. Now what's today, Saturday? So technically I reinstalled everything kind of between like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Whenever I needed the apps for something, I would reinstall them. But even then, my screen, like, I haven't even touched them. Like, I go on Instagram for like 5 minutes a day. Like, I'll go through stories for a couple minutes and that's it. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How much time do you spend on your phone a week? Do you think that's too much? Do you think that it's okay that you spend that much time on your phone? Do you think you could actually spend more time on your phone? I'm curious. I want to hear from you guys. So comment down below what you guys think if you guys enjoyed this video. Also, like I said at the beginning of the video, less than 50% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to me. If you watch this video, subscribe. Peace out, everybody.